spuds, we're here for the thrill. Spin it around, get a morning chill. So join the fun, get ready to climb. It's ineffably sublime. Special good vibes, morning's just fine. With the woodpeckers calling, it's podcast time. Sublime Squad, keep it wild and prime. Ineffably sublime.
What is going on, Sublime Squad? Thank you for... Sorry.
Jesus, fuck, you scared the shit out of me.
What is going on, Sublime Squad? I'm Bubs, and with me is Spuds McGamble. What's going on, Spuds? Sorry for scaring you, Spuds.
Well, now that I gotta wipe my ass because I just maybe shit myself a little bit there. Wow.
I wanted to,
That sound that it made, because it was, okay, so usually how this works to people that aren't listening, or that listen that don't know how it goes before, we chit-chat here for a couple minutes, and then Deej is always like, "Were you ready?" Then I'm like, "Yeah, I'm ready." And then we hear this little musical tone, and then some AI guy says, "Now recording." So I hear, "Are you ready?" I said, like, "Yeah, let's go." Then it's that do-do-do. Then there's the guy goes, "Now recording." And then you threw, it was like dead silent for like 2 seconds. And then you threw that at me. Holy.
Going on, I wanted to change it up. New year, new us. That's my philosophy this year.
Well, it works so far because now I got a bit of a code brown going on right now.
Oh man, this is the year that you get a bidet.
Maybe.
Amanda's not here with us today, just so you listeners know. But I'm hoping I'm gonna see if Amanda can't get us on like some kind of affiliate program where we fucking advertise bidets.
Ooh, there we go. And just the payment would be just a bidet.
Just a bidet that people can get money off a bidet, and we're gonna single-handedly save the trees from single-handedly using the trees. If you catch my drift.
I'm catching it. I'm catching what you're throwing down.
So that being said, folks, listen up. Well, I want you to, pay attention to the social medias. Part of this new year, new us thing is going to be some more social content. And I want you to find us on Threads, and I want you to find us on Facebook, and I want you to specifically find us on Reddit. I was wrong last week. Somehow our Reddit magically got banned. I have no idea why. So if you joined r/ineffably sublime, you can go ahead and just fuck that one and join r/knobs. That's the new one.
With a K.
With a K. Knobs.
I guess every knob is spelled with a K. I guess there is no knobs without a K, isn't it?
No. I don't think so. But that's the new one, r/knobs. I think we're up to 5 members, so that's pretty good.
Get the fuck out of here. Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Reddit is popular despite its cesspool tendencies.
Like I told you the other day, I've never gone on there. I've never actually logged on to Reddit. Like, I have been segued there. Is that the word I want to say?
Oh,
if I have a problem, like if I'm Googling like I told you, for a video game, I'm like, how do I get out of this spot? Then instantly it sends me to Reddit, to that particular page, to that topic. But I've never gone on Reddit just to type in, to join a group or anything. So this will be my first. Does Reddit have an app?
Yeah.
No shit. Guess what I'm going to do right now?
I was going to say, you should give it a shot. It's going to ask you, what you're interested in and all that shit. And then it'll curate a feed for you. And then you can just be like, oh, fuck, I really like Wham. You know what I mean? I want to read Wham related content. And you can curate your feed however you want. And it's actually kind of fucking cool how much information you can get from just Redditors. Like, it's pretty interesting. Well, and there's videos and all sorts of shit. It's a pretty good social media site.
I mean, I haven't been disappointed yet when I've gotten my video game answers. They're and it always seems to be respectful there. At least that really quick little 1 or 2 comments that I see.
Sure, and I mean, if there's you like Star Wars, go to Reddit, go to the Star Wars, join it, dude. You're gonna get so much fucking content, it's ridiculous. And then news. So you can go to fucking Marvel, anything, literally anything. There's literally a subreddit out there for just about anything. It's crazy how big the community is.
I'm gonna. Oh nope, it's telling me to log on. All right, I can't do two things at once. I at least downloaded the app right now,
Right.
so the app is on my phone, and then we'll soon have 6 members.
Word.
Yeah.
You might have to follow the. I mean, I think you can find it if you just search an Effed Sublime in the
Mhm.
Reddit thing, and it should eventually come up with r/knobs. I think it was down a little bit, maybe even on the second page, but I found it.
Gotcha. I'm
If
there.
not, you can go to our Facebook and click the link, and it'll take you right to where you need to go.
Oh, well, that's even better. Listen to you telling me
I
what to
know.
do,
I know.
making my
Listen, I
life
have a
so
story
much
for you.
easier. Ooh, I'm ready. Bring it.
All right. This is what happened yesterday. I got home from work. And then I don't remember if I didn't do anything. I had all these big plans all night long on our very, very long weekend of work.
Poof.
I don't know if it was the same for you, but it felt like it fucking took 3 weeks.
Yeah,
It was so ungodly long.
it was. It very much
And
was.
while I was up there loading cups, I had all these ambitions that I was going to come home and do this, and do this, and do this, and I did not do that. I came home and went straight to sleep.
Yes.
But the very first thing that I remember doing when I got home was notice that I still had my badge on my pants, which I usually don't. I leave it in my car.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, I'm going to take my badge, I'm going to clip it to my car key. I'm going to hang my car key where I always hang my car key.
Mhm.
And I got up in the middle of the afternoon, gave my son some lunch, and went back to sleep. And then when I finally got up after that small stint, I don't even know how it happened, but I happened to just be like, I turned and looked where I normally hang my key, and it wasn't there.
Oh,
And I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah.
And I start looking all over the place. And I'm like, where the fuck is my key at? And I'm like checking the obvious places, my coat, my car, different things. And I'm
Right.
like, no, I remember very specifically hanging this up because my wedding ring was attached to it. My
Mhm.
badge was attached to it. It was this heavy lunk that I was like, I'm going to just hang this here. And the next time I go, I'll put my badge in my car, put my wedding ring on, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
And they're just gone. And I'm like, okay. So I'm looking,
Hmm.
then I'm like, all right, obviously they fell. Okay. My
Yep.
son picked them up. He was playing with them. He hid them somewhere. That's my thought.
Right.
We're pushing 2:30. Now at this point, Tammy's like, hey, I need you to pay this bill. Can you call this place and pay this bill? And I'm like, yeah. Okay. So I'm like, now I'm on my headset, my Bluetooth headset, talking to these people about paying a bill, trying to give them a card number over the phone, while also simultaneously searching every fucking nook and cranny in my house because my keys are just gone. It's inexplicably vanished, and I'm
Yeah.
freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm frantically reading these numbers off, trying to get this fucking thing gone, texting my wife, telling her that, yeah, it's all good. I got everything taken care of. You're all good to go. Now, on to my crisis. And I tell her what's going on. She's like, well, did you check here? And I'm like, yes. All right. I don't need you to tell me where to check. I've literally checked every fucking fathomable place.
Mm-hmm.
So before I know it, it's 4:30 and I haven't found them.
Holy
And I've got to go
hell.
get my daughters, and I only have one key. My wife's key for my car. So I was like, whatever, at least I can still go. So I go get them. I come back, and I'm still panicking. I have no idea.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how many times I checked everywhere. I'm like, whatever. I'm going to check this one last place one last time because it's garbage night and I need to take the garbage out. And if my keys are somehow in the garbage, which I've checked 8 times already, I'm going to throw out this garbage and I'll never see them again.
Yeah.
So I shine my flashlight into the garbage, and lo and behold, they're at the fucking bottom of the can.
No.
Yeah, my son somehow threw them away, and I don't know how he did it
That
or
son
why
of a
he did
bitch.
it. Yeah, what the fuck? I don't know if they fell off, and he's like, oh, this is garbage. Or if he
God.
took them off and played with it and was like, this is garbage now.
Yeah.
I
That's
was
awesome.
so pissed, dude.
That is awesome.
Oh, man. I was like, what the hell? So
I
That being
can't tell
said,
you how many years for the years when Izzy was a kid, where how many times we've had to dig in the garbage for random things. I'm glad those days are over.
well, needless to say, the keys have been moved.
Nice.
They have been
Nice.
moved to the bedroom to a place where he cannot get.
We Autumn watched me throw an absolute hissy fit about a year and a half ago. I could not find my keys, and Izzy just was sitting there staring at me. And I literally looked at her and I'm like, "Oh, you could come and help me," because I thought I was gonna be late for work. It was like I usually leave the house at like 20 after at the latest, and it's like 5:30, and I have no idea where my keys are. And I'm almost on the verge of tears. And I'm
Right.
like looking at Izzy and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I could use some help." And she thought that was pretty damn funny. So then Autumn didn't see that, but she saw me just like frantically running around. Found them. They were in a pair of pants pockets that I wore earlier in the day and decided to put them in the laundry. So she ended up buying those little, what's it called? Tile. It's a little like a little retriever kind of thing. So I have
Yeah.
it on my keychain. So now if I don't know where it is, and hopefully I have my phone, because if I lose my phone and my keys at the same time, then I'm doubly fucked.
Oh, yikes.
Um, and it has come in handy twice now, where
Well,
I'm like,
okay, that's cool.
where
Are
the
they expensive? Because I was gonna buy one.
I don't think it's that expensive because it came in a box of like 3.
Oh,
So there's one on my keys. I think there's one on Autumn's, and then I think we just have a third one just randomly sitting here. Yeah, I don't think it's expensive. Like I said, it comes with an app, and you just hit that, and it beeps and bloops, and then you're good to go.
huh.
I think she got it on the Amazon.
It makes noise, right?
Oh yeah, it makes a hell of a sound. I think you can choose the tone. Yeah, right there, tile tracker. 4 tile tracker 1793.
For
That's
4 of
not.
them.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. The one that I have is no. That says by tile. Oh, $48.
For
But then
4.
there's for 4 of them. And you can get looks like you can do just you can buy just one if you want. There's this one here. There's like 4 of them for $17, but I'm not sure what the oh, that's just a cover, it looks like. All right. Yeah, so I mean overall, it might be worth it to get for that 1 or 2 times that you end up, not having them.
Right. Oh,
Or,
yeah.
not finding it, not having, but finding. But I guess you're not having it because you can't find it. So you're not having it.
That was just it was like that day that I lost my wallet, you know what I mean? I'm like, "Oh my god."
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I never realized that it meant as much to me
Mhm.
than
Oh, it's
it.
a total panic mode.
Oh,
Total.
man.
Because then you gotta think about all the things you're gonna have to all the cards you have to cancel, all the new cards you have to get, the new, driver's license, the new all this other shit. And it's
Well, and
just
my badge was there and my
mm,
fucking wedding ring, and I'm like, "Dude, like,
yeah,
come on,"
come on
and why would he
indeed.
fucking throw it away? What a shithead.
Because kids are assholes. That's exactly
Ugh.
why. That's it. Kids are assholes till they're about, I don't know, 15, 16. I guess it but even depends on then. I mean, as of right now, Izzy's not an asshole. We're very lucky. She hasn't been an asshole for a while, but she's due.
She's
But that's
overdue.
yeah, she is
That's
overdue.
funny.
Oh.
Well, alright, guys, let's get into the meat.
Oh. Yeah, talk about meat. I caught a whiff of what we're or whiff. I didn't catch a whiff. I caught a glimpse of what what one of the holidays is for the day that we will be this will be dropping, and it is a hell of a holiday.
Oh, yeah, this is
Yeah.
the holidays for January 14th, 2025.
Yeah.
These are the international holidays. Go ahead, Mitch. Go ahead and start since you love it so much.
I love this first one, and we'll and Amanda was because she knew we were gonna ask what the fuck the deal was with this, so we have a
She knows
story
us.
about it. She does know us. So, first is called well, maybe I'll say that one last. So, yeah, I'm gonna say that one last. So it's okay, so these are just the regular ones. International Kite Day, National Dress Up Your Pet Day, National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day, Printing Ink Day, and Ratification Day. Do you ever fly a kite?
No.
Kites are gay. Or I shouldn't say gay. I don't know if I can say gay. They're stupid. They're so lame.
Kites are gay.
Hopefully I know that's kind of inappropriate the way I say people got to bear with me. I'm of the
Surveillance
age. I'm
does.
of the age where, oh, oh my holy crap. Surveillance does.
I've got to watch that today. I think.
I showed Autumn and Bianca and Izzy all that last night. I was like, we got to watch this. I said, this is a part of the movie. I said, look at the way the guy's holding the goddamn binoculars. And he's like, there's a turret over there, a turret over there, moon buggies. But anyway,
Surveillance does.
yeah. So what's it called? Gentlemen Broncos.
Gentlemen Broncos.
Yes. So the reason we were saying like that was because of it was a TikTok that I saw the other day that it just absolutely killed me. It was so damn funny. So then we looked it up, and then that's the movie. So we're just kind of quoting what is it, a 30-second snippet of a movie that might or might not be funny.
I can't wait to find out.
Yeah. But no, kites are hard. They are very hard. I think they're easy in probably like a field at a very high elevation or at the beach. I just know anytime I've ever tried it in this area, it never worked. I would try to get it up and it would just fall right to the ground and it would break and then I would cry and then that would be it. I've never flown a kite in my life.
I don't think I ever have either.
Yeah. I don't really ever want to either. I don't see the
appeal,
the satisfaction or the appeal. Yeah.
Word. Yeah, I gotcha.
And then dress up your pet day. We do that with the dogs quite often. We put sweaters on them in the cold weather.
Does your child count?
About dressing up your pet?
I mean, today's a Pens game, so my child is dressed for the Pens game.
Well, sure, why not?
He's like my pet.
Yeah, he sounds quite feral, the way that he didn't know what you said the one time you called them feral.
Did I really? I mean, maybe.
I feel like you did. What the hell were you talking about? I feel like you said it on here a long time ago. I mean, I can't remember what we talked about last week.
Maybe the weekend just itself, like the kids were just feral.
Yeah, because you're like
Was it when we went to Geo's and I said that the kids were feral?
I think you did.
They were.
That's when it was.
They were fucking
I know it was
feral that day.
sometime. Yeah. It was great. I've never had pastrami.
Yeah, I don't really
So
know
this
what
National
it is.
Hot Pastrami. It sounds like it's a meat. I'm sure it's pretty good. Yeah, the other one's Printing Ink Day and whatever. So the one that we need to talk about is today is called Feast of the Ass. And what is the Feast of the Ass, you ask? Well, let's just tell you.
Wow.
This comes from our I don't know where Amanda got it, but here we're gonna go. So it's called the Feast of the Ass, or Festum Asinorum in Latin, was a medieval Christian holiday that took place on January 14th. It celebrated the flight into Egypt, a biblical story about the donkey that carried the Holy Family to Egypt after Jesus was born. So this is after Christmas, obviously. So it's weird how it's called the flight into Egypt. They didn't fly. Donkeys don't fly.
The flight into Egypt.
The flight into Egypt.
The feast of the ass.
Yep, the old ass feast. So There we go.
I'm
Name
so
of the
glad
name of
that
the
she
episode.
I'm so glad that she included this, because if it would have just said Feast of the Ass, I would have been
Yeah.
like, what the flying fuck?
Yes. So, the Feast of the Ass was especially popular in France, where it was known as Fête de l'Âne or La Âne. I don't know. The celebration included a special Mass of the Ass. That's getting me all hot and bothered. Where a young girl, not this part where it says young girl. I shouldn't have prefaced that. Never mind. Okay, so where a young girl carrying a baby would ride a donkey into a procession through the village to the church. The donkey would be decorated with jewelry and fine linens and seated to the right of the altar. Well, it's always got to be to the right. I mean, fucking hell.
Right?
During the mass, the faithful would bray like a donkey instead of saying amen. What? And then the priest would bray 3 times instead of saying the traditional whatever, ata missa esta, whatever. And then the feast and they stopped doing it around the 15th century. I say we bring up the Mass of the Ass to the churches.
Bring it back.
Yep.
Bring
I
back the
love
Feast
that
of the
in.
Ass.
So you got this donkey all dressed up in jewelry and fine linens, not just any linens. These linens are fine. And then you set the donkey to the right of the altar, and then everyone goes, "Mwah." Here, I can't do a donkey. Meow, wow, whatever.
What the?
I'm trying to do a donkey.
You sound like
What
a
the-
fucking. Just say hee-haw, brother.
I don't want to say hee-haw. I want to actually make the sound. It's
But
not like
it's-
those people went hee-haw. They went meow or whatever. There it is.
Fucking close. Sound like a fucking gangster. See?
Well, the donkeys around here, that's what they sound like. They all go, "Mah, yeah, yeah."
I would shit my pants if. Oh my god! Hold on, that reminds me. I was watching. I was watching a video of fucking goats. They're all like testing the limits of like a fucking electric fence.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, dude! You know, how,
Really?
like, goats sound like humans when they scream.
Yeah.
And like this one, I can't. I just have to send it to you, dude. Holy fuck!
Pretty damn good, huh?
Oh man, it made me laugh so fucking hard because it just sounds like a guy just licking the electric fence. He just goes, "Ah!" I was fucking dying. Oh shit!
Oh, that's good shit. So yes, so today today that airs. Enjoy yourself a nice little ass mass or ass feast.
Ass feast.
Yep. And when you pray, you bray. Instead of saying amen, you go like a donkey.
This reminds me of this thing that like I have prepared for at the end of this year, at the end of 2025, when we do Christmas again.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of the whoops. What is it called? Here it is. The Welsh Christmas tradition of Hey, how do you fucking say this? Mary Louise.
Oh.
Boy, is it something. It is some shit, so I can't wait to do that.
Oh my god, these donkeys. Oh, they're they're all, oh my god, the one just like passed out. Oh my god.
Where's that one, dude? Oh my god, it made me laugh so hard.
The
fourth
baby
one.
went right.
Oh, it's the fourth one.
The fourth one. Okay.
Oh fuck.
So there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, and it does just sound like
It's like a regular dude just
waiting for him to go. Fuck.
Oh man, that's fucking funny.
Oh.
All right, we
Right
need to get
bef-
through this.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we're holy shit. The only other thing I want to say about TikTok. Okay, so we all know my hatred for AJ and Big Justice. There's
Yes.
this new whole big thing going around where they must have been doing a live stream.
Oh, I
And
saw
there
this. Gavin sent this to me so you could react to it. So perfect.
Are you talking about the, "Oh, sorry about your brother dying. We're gonna give you 5 booms."
Let's give him 5 booms. Like, what the fuck,
And
bro?
then there's still boom, boom, boom. How he was like so serious at first. He's like, "Oh man, sorry about your brother dying. Let's give you 5 booms." Boom, boom. Like, you motherfuckers.
It's so wild to me.
I mean, I don't know what to expect them to do. I don't know if I wanted them to be like a more sympathetic boom, but it's just so weird. Like, who's the person that's like, "Oh man, this is rough. My brother died. You know what I want? I want AJ and fat ass Justice to boom me, to give me 5 booms."
But, you know,
That's
it's
gonna
not
really
their
get me out of
fault.
my it really isn't.
It's not their fault that this kid went on there and said that. He didn't have to say that.
No.
He didn't have to go on there and be like, "My brother died."
Yeah.
And like,
I mean,
what
there's
else do you expect? Like,
yeah. Oh, just I don't know why it irked me so bad, but yeah, I do feel it's not their fault, that but I just can't stand them. I can't stand that fucking family, how they just do the same goddamn fucking dance all the time. They're standing there courtside at a basketball game with their arms up and they're doing this stupid kicking thing.
so
Oh, I
you know,
can't
did you
stand
see
that
the
family.
fucking Vin Diesel video from the Golden Globes?
Oh, where he says hi to The Rock.
That
Ugh.
one, no, that's there's that, but no, the one where he announces the winner.
Oh no.
I don't know what you want to call it. It's like, when someone does like the tisk noise,
Uh-huh.
where they just make that noise with their mouth,
Yeah.
and it's like, they roll their eyes, but he like picks he like he does that before he reads the winner, and it's so fucking
Really?
loud. Oh
From
my
from just
god.
from just this year?
Yeah.
No shit.
He opens the envelope and he just goes, "Wicked." I was fucking
Oh
dying,
my
dude.
god, that's great.
Oh. All right, so let's go
Alright.
ahead and do the news story
Yeah.
real quick.
Yes.
Jordan, this goes out to my friend Jordan here. He
Mhm.
works at Dunkin Donuts. Big fan of the show. And this looks like it's a Dunkin Donuts related news story. So it looks like a bakery is called out for Mitch's favorite word, allegedly, trying to pass off Dunkin Donuts as homemade, vegan, and gluten-free donuts. Oh my
Wow.
god.
God
Dude.
damn.
A vegan market in New York says the baked goods they ordered came decorated with the chain's signature D sprinkles. Oh, idiots.
Oh.
The owners of Long Island, New York-based vegan market are claiming that the donuts they ordered from a local vegan bakery were actually Dunkin', and a state agency is investigating. The evidence for the accusation: Dunkin's signature D-shaped sprinkles. Cindy Snacks, co-owner, is that what the place is called?
Yeah. Yeah, her name's not Cindy Snacks.
Cindy Snacks.
I actually, when I first read that, I was like, "Well, no, wait a minute, they spelled her name wrong." But no,
That's
that's
a
called
fucking name.
that's the name of the
So the name of the business is Cindy Snacks. The co-owners, John Stengel, and
Stengel, I would say. Yeah.
Cindy K. Why is Cindy in Indiana? Her name is
Her name
Indiana K.
Her name is Indiana K. Why would you go to Cindy? If my first name was Indiana, no, I wouldn't say.
And they call her Cindy. What the fuck, bro?
Oh, Indiana.
Indiana K.
Indiana K.
Quote unquote Cindy. That's my nickname. All right, word. Sounds good. That's a person. They fucking love Harrison Ford in that family.
Obviously.
Shit. All right, they posted on Instagram on March 3rd. They said the items they purchased from the Savory Fig. Okay, what the fuck is going on here?
Wait, yeah. Okay. So the Cindy Snacks bought. So wait a minute. The owners of a Long Island, New York bakery claiming. Okay, so Cindy Snacks are the ones are John and Cindy. And then they ordered it from the Savory Fig. This okay.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
yeah. So Savory Fig is gonna be the I'm sure I haven't read any further, but I'm assuming that the Savory Fig is going to be the place that fucked over Cindy Snacks.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's just keep reading. It'll explain itself. It's not gonna be like that dickhead from last week's, shirtless Joe Volosky paragraph. What was his name? Dan Cernocker. Soccer
Smear
knocker?
car. Smear
Schmear
car.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm sure if you keep reading, we'll get this figured out.
All right. So they posted on Instagram on May 3rd that the items they purchased from the Savory Fig were delivered by Baker Michelle yada yada yada. I'm not going to say her name on February 23rd. This is quote unquote I in parentheses, our favorite thing, parentheses.
Parentheses. Yeah.
John immediately became concerned as to why this one donut was decorated differently than all the others in such a strikingly similar way to a recognizable chain. John wrote on social media. It's a fucking long post, but despite he's just an angry vegan that thinks that this is what's going on.
Yeah. Well, there's the donut with the D sprinkle. There's a lot of D. There's a lot of D on that donut.
That is true. It's fucking weird. What the
Yeah.
hell? All right. On the accompanying carousel, okay, so there's a carousel of photos. Begins with a pale pink glaze and orange and magenta sprinkles that appear to be in a D shape, very similar to those found in Dunkin Donuts. I pulled all the items out and delivered our items delivered out of our racks immediately and stored them in the back out of precaution until I could confirm that this was or wasn't happening here. In the next slide, there is a correspondence between him and the place, and he says these are definitely not Dunkin' Donuts. If you don't want to put them out, then don't.
Jeez.
But they are not Dunkin' Donuts, reads the one text. In another exchange, Stengel asks to see the container that the D sprinkles allegedly came from, and the reply reads, I can send you the picture later. I made a bunch of donuts and for someone's birthday. When Stengel responds, he's seen the same sprinkles at Dunkin'. The response says, I would never do that. So this person's just being a dick, I guess.
Total dick.
So weird.
Yeah. This is
So
total asshole. Total
really long
asshole.
article.
I mean, it's clearly. Boy, this is a long article.
So let's see. What's the consensus here?
Let's see. Okay, the market owners then ordered an at-home gluten. Oh, they got a gluten test, and it contained a substantial amount of gluten. So these things that are supposed to be vegan and all this other healthy, and the Siriana chick is telling Sandy Cakes, what's her name? Cindy Snacks.
Yeah.
To basically fuck off. And these things are, these things are clearly gluten and everything.
So let's see. I'm skipping all the way down to the end to see how it turns out.
Yeah, this is a long friggin' article.
I mean, they reached out to the health department and they were told that City Snacks can file an official complaint. There's no interest. There's literally no more things.
No.
They said we want to make it clear that we came forward with this information to keep our community of local vegans and those with food allergies safe from future harm. That's it.
That's it.
So they reached out and they said nope.
Holy shit.
That's wild, man.
That is wild. We gotta, what was the name? What was the name of it? The something fig, crusty fig,
The savory fig.
Savory Fig. There it is.
And again, I shouted out Jordan at the end in this article even more so. I would like to shed light on I walked into Dunkin' this morning and I was getting a coffee and he sees me. Not only is he a fan of the show, but he is a super, super caring individual in terms of my allergy. And I heard him shout to the entire store, the front counter needs a clean, fresh spoon for his coffee. He told every person there to make sure that so shout out again. I appreciate it extremely. keeping people safe from allergies is extremely important. So there we go.
There you go, indeed. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was like in like a total drink there. I am so sorry.
You're just sucking it down.
Yeah.
All right, so
Sorry,
the,
the dead air.
the other
I'm
day,
a fucking idiot.
the other day, Mitch said to me something about something and decided to.
Wow. Let's narrow that down.
Yeah. What did you say exactly? Oh, you said these will sell like hotcakes. And then you said, what is that? Why does that phrase exist? So
why the fuck were we even talking about? Because we were on the line.
No, this was in the break room.
Are you sure?
I think I remember exactly what happened. I handed you your brand new Griswold jersey Christmas ornament.
Oh, that's it.
And I said,
why
I'm
did
gonna,
I think
I'm
we
gonna
were on
make
the line?
more. I don't know.
Huh.
I said, I'm going to make more of these and sell them. You said, yeah, they'll probably sell like hotcakes. And then you said, what the fuck is that all about? So then started looking it up, and then you sent it to Amanda while we were sitting in the break room.
Yeah.
So
that's
what
right. It was all
about.
during the break room. What the hell am I thinking? I'm such a I tell you what, you know, the things I say and don't say and remember and don't. It
is what it is, man.
It is what it is, and it will be what it is.
It will be what it is.
It is what it always will be.
So we're going to talk about food phrases and where they came from.
I'm going to say, I feel like number one here, because I'm on the mental floss one.
Oh, mental floss.
Yeah. I got on my computer. I didn't chop out, did I?
No.
I just realized that I did that.
You did for a second.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hippity hop back on my cellular device. I feel like this first one we talked about would it have been something we talked about at the beginning of our show ever? Like
maybe, I don't know, because the first opening statement of this, it says, if you like a little etymology with your Sunday brunch, browse this buffet of food-related idioms. So we have talked a lot about idioms and etymology because etymology is one of my favorite things ever. And there is a good chance that some of these may have come up, and that's okay.
It is okay, because, I mean, if anybody can really remember every single word that we've talked about, then God love you. You're a special person, because it's just the old thing. You know, sometimes we're gonna do reruns in a way, but we might have a different take on it.
Right.
You know, even though we may have talked about this before, it might be one of those that it's like, well, you know what? I didn't feel like the way that I did back then as I do now. I'm a different person. I feel like I'm a different man from was this episode 62?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're on episode 62. So, I mean, I've changed from 1 to 62. I feel like I could be a completely different person.
Haven't we all?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This has opened my eyes to a lot of things.
And that's good. I mean, we learn. And I remember whenever I first started saying word, and you were like, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, now I say it
all the fucking time. Even Ryan the other day, he said it, and I was like, I don't know if that's because it's probably my fault. It's got to be.
He did say word, didn't he? That was
he
pretty
did.
cool.
Yeah, he's like, how's it going? I said, pretty good. And he just goes, word. And I'm like, I've never heard anybody say it until I started saying it literally all the time. So I'll say it I said it to the doctor.
Wow.
I said, oh, word.
Oh my God.
Like, what am I doing? I love it. All right. So the first one here is apple of my eye.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe this is way back when people believed that the eye's pupil was a solid object and referred to it as an apple. People used to be such idiots.
Oh, people were fucking morons back in the day.
Fucking what? Like, that's one of the funniest statements I've ever heard. Way back when people believed that the eye's pupil was a solid object. Cool. They referred to it as an apple. That is so dumb. That is so unrelentingly stupid.
Yeah.
And now we use this. He's the apple of my eye.
Yeah. I never say this term.
I've never said this term.
Yeah. No. But I have heard people say it, but yeah, I wouldn't be caught dead saying this.
So I guess it wasn't used in the term of like. So what is the real way to say this? Like, would you say this to about your daughter? Like that
No, I
my
thought
daughter is
apple
the
of my
apple of my eye.
I thought it was about a loved one, like a lover, like my wife.
Oh, here it is right here. Eventually, the phrase took on a figurative meaning we know today. Someone who is the apple of your eye is as precious as the organ of your ability to see.
Ah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I
you
guess if
could
we just
it could
keep
be about
reading.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if we just keep reading,
We just
we'll find the answer.
It's like we stopped at the first paragraph, like, "Well, what the fuck does that mean?"
Well, some of these are long, and I just every time I see Shakespeare, like I personally, Shakespeare has done a lot for the English language, but the dude was a fucking moron.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, everybody back in those days were idiots.
You know what I mean?
Um,
And I'm not trying to like discount, what he did for a lot of things, but like, come on, man.
yeah.
Here's like, we speak Latin is a dead language, they say, but 99% of the words is derived from Latin. So what the fuck? Like,
Well, yeah, we drained it out and then we killed it. It was just like one of those, like, we sucked it dried and we're just like, "All right, well, English is better than Latin, so fuck Latin, I guess."
yeah.
I guess. I
Plus, we
don't
have to move through these kind of quickly because you got to bounce soon. So,
uh, yeah, kinda. I mean, I still got about a half hour. I'm good.
word. All right.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, there you go with word again. So yeah, yeah, all these other things. Our modern word pupil. They still talk about pupils,
Yeah.
pupus and pupus applied to the dark center. Yeah. So basically, yeah, the 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 short end of this is someone who is the apple of your eyes, precious as the organ on your ability to see. That's still stupid. Yeah, anybody that says apple my eye can fuck off. So maybe you're right. Maybe it is I don't know. I don't know. Fuck it. Who cares?
That's right. I mean, it's interesting.
It is interesting.
I
Yeah.
like learning more about food idioms that we,
Yeah. Except apple of my eye. That one's stupid. So maybe number 2 will be better. So number 2 is big cheese. I don't think I've ever
going in
heard
for the big. Yeah, that's we talked about this on when we talked about mousetrap.
See, here we go. This is just what Jordan's talking about. They're like, I've never heard of it. And then here you are, like, yeah, we just talked about it 3 weeks ago.
I mean, we did. It was exactly 3 weeks ago. We talked
And we
about it.
said big cheese. I mean, I know we
Well,
talked
we
about
weren't talking
cheese.
about the origins of it, but it's
We
from
did.
the what?
We talked about the origin of the saying big cheese.
No, no.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm
I
saying
said
I've
we
never.
weren't talking about the origin of it.
Oh, we weren't.
No,
But we were talking about. Well, I know we were talking about
we
cheese.
mentioned it.
We mentioned cheese.
We mentioned the phrase "big cheese."
We did. Fucking hell! I don't remember this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. So, let's see. In 19th century England, the cheese didn't have to be big, and the cheese was synonymous with being a big deal or being of high quality. Oh, big cheese. I do know this saying. Okay. I thought we were saying big cheese. All right.
Oh
So,
my god, that's the
when
same thing.
I know I'm being an idiot. It didn't I don't know. Okay, so when the idiom crossed the Atlantic in the early 20th century, the cheese got big, possibly in reference to the literal big cheeses produced in the US for display and consumption. The first American reference to big cheese, meaning wealth or fame, comes from O. Henry's Unprofessional Servant. Well, yeah, of 1910, in parentheses.
The aliens are watching us right now, like, what the fuck is going on? What the hell? Shut up.
So why did the English think cheese should be associated with important people, you ask? Well, it may have nothing to do with dairy products. Possibly it was coined when someone misheard the Hindi word chiz, which means a thing. British colonizers might have picked up the term in India and adopted what they thought they had heard. I'm
Okay.
telling you that Okay, so now I do know what when they say big cheese. I always thought they said was like the head cheese. I guess that's head cheese. Isn't
Head
that when
cheese.
they say like when
Oh,
no, it is big cheese. No, do they
I
say
mean,
head cheese?
they have, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's okay.
I just when I first read big cheese, I was like, I've never heard that till I heard that big deal being of high quality. Ah, yeah, okay, now I got it. I don't understand this. The British, so some Hindu guy said chiz, and then the British were like, oh, that means something great. Whatever. I don't know.
Dude, there's when we were watching Wicked, like the school that they go to
Uh-huh.
is called Shiz. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why is it called that? It's
Oh,
nonsense.
that is
Shiz.
nonsense. Shiz. Isn't that
And it
what
just
yeah, that's the yeah, that people would say that's isn't that urban slang for shit? Like, oh, that's the shiz.
yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
think
I'm like.
people
Why are they
say that
called
anymore. Yeah.
Shiz? Like,
Shiz. Maybe they're trying to be hip. I don't know.
maybe.
Yeah.
It's
I
very
don't know.
odd.
It is odd.
It's a weird movie. All right, what's the next one? Oh, I like this one. I've used it a million times. Red herring.
Mm.
There is no species of fish known as a red herring. Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
And the term refers to a kipper, a cold smoked herring
Oh, ew.
that's taken on a pungent smell and a red color during preservation.
Oh.
The term, in its literal sense, can be traced back to the late Middle Ages. The idiomatic sense of the term was thought to have originated with a technique of training young scent hounds, where the fish would first be dragged along a trail until a dog learned how to follow the scent, and then later,
Nice burp right in the middle.
sorry,
Or was that a hiccup?
it was like a hiccup type deal.
Until the dog learned how to
Until the
uh,
dog learned how to follow the scent, and then later to distract the animal while it was trained to follow another scent.
oh.
Another similar origin states that the escaping convicts used odorous fish to throw pursuing hounds off their trail. Oh, that's cool as
That
fuck.
is cool. Yeah.
All right. I'm not reading the rest of this. This is a lot.
Oh,
But
wow. Oh my
that-
god, this is really long.
but yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Like
Yeah.
red herring, false origin, or throw someone off. Throw
Isn't
someone off the scent.
isn't there a Game of Thrones episode called The Red Herring and it's like really nasty?
The
Did you
red
watch
wedding.
Oh, Red Wedding, okay. It's close. I didn't watch Game of Thrones. I watched bits and pieces of Game of Thrones, and I just always remembered hearing something about the red something. And then I just
Red
remember
herring.
like seeing people like it was like the internet reactions of whatever happened. I still don't really know. Didn't a pregnant woman get stabbed in the baby or something in the baby area? Or didn't
Yes.
they? Yeah, so it sounded really bad.
Stabbed in the baby.
Stabbed in the baby because he stabbed her. I was gonna say the stomach where the baby was. I think it'd just be easier to say just stabbed her in the baby.
He stabbed her in.
They stabbed the baby too. The
Yeah.
fetus. Yeah.
Killed. That's why
All
it's
right.
called the red wedding.
Oh,
It was during a wedding.
I was gonna say, did it happen during a wedding too?
Yeah.
Was it during the wedding or was it like during the reception?
I don't know. I've only seen it
Okay.
once.
Oh, okay. I mean, I really don't care. Game of Thrones just doesn't do it for me.
I'm with you.
Yeah. All right. So number 4, sowing your wild oats.
Never heard this.
Oh, see, I've heard this. I heard this first on Coming to America when Akeem's gonna go to New York, and his father said he's going to go to New York to sow his royal oats. And of course, at that age, I didn't know what that meant. That he was looking to just get some coitus. So I'm assuming that's what sowing your wild oats is. So let's find out, shall we? Let's see. Avena fatua, a species of grass known in the. Oh my god, I don't care about what the fuck the actual oat is. Um, let's see. Though it's thought to be the precursor of cultivated oats, farmers have long hated it because it is a useless cereal crop. What the hell? I don't care about this. Oh my god. Now I just lost the whole article. Okay, literally sowing wild oats then is a useless endeavor, and the phrase is figuratively applied to people engaging idle pastimes. There's also a sexual connotation, in that a young man sowing his wild oats is spreading seed without purpose.
Damn. So
The saying is first recorded in English in 1542 by Protestant clergyman Thomas Becken. So it's about an oat, a wild oat called Avena fatua, and the farmers hated it. So I still don't know why it's called that though.
huh.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny though. Like
Yeah. Spreading seed.
what
Uh,
what a weird way to be like that guy fucks a lot. Like,
yeah. That's what she's called, like male bimbos, I guess. He's out there just spreading his seed
he's
everywhere.
fucking seed spreading bitch. Like girls are sluts. That guy's a fucking he's a fucking farmer.
What are you gonna do this summer? I'm gonna go spread some seeds. Spreading seed all over town, man.
What? Like, yeah, that's fucking wild. That's a wild fucking term.
Uh there we go. All right. So now we got I just after we're done spreading our seed, we're gonna be bringing home the bacon, right?
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
number 5, bring home the bacon. The origin of bringing home the bacon is uncertain. It might come from an old English custom or from the world of boxing.
What?
Wow. Talk about flipping a fucking coin.
Well, yeah.
Jesus. All right. So one possibility is the tradition is oh my god. So one possibility is the tradition of the Dunmow flitch. That sounds like made up.
Ooh, that does sound made up.
The Dunmow flitch, which began in the Great Dunmow, Essex in 1104. Oh, back in
Oh,
the
well,
days of yore.
yeah, the great Dunmow Essex of 1104. Who the fuck doesn't remember that?
Yeah,
I
shit.
mean, Jesus Christ.
So when a local couple so impressed with the prior of Little Dunmow, what the fuck is happening here? I don't even
I
know.
don't
I feel
know.
like I'm just reading nonsense.
You're going to Great Dunmow, then you're hitting the little. You got to start in the Little Dunmow,
What's a
then you're getting
prior?
impressed the prior. Well, prior, the way prior is spelled there, doesn't that just mean before? But that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
When a local couple so impressed the before of
Maybe it's supposed to be like PRIAR.
maybe.
I don't know. Anyway, um, so the marital all right, I don't want to read this. So I don't care that much. The ritual. So it's a prize. Winning a prize is well documented. So it's okay. So I'm sorry. A side of bacon was a prize.
Oh,
That's all I needed to know.
yeah.
Side of bacon was a prize and is documented. And now people say, you win the prize, you're bringing home the bacon. That's one of the
Yeah.
things. The other possible one, I just hate how this is. Why is this so? This is so much.
Yeah, it's it's a lot of this is very unnecessary.
So the next one is for boxing. Everybody says you ought to win. And Peter Jackson will tell me you bring home the bacon. So there's literally, it's just nothing.
No.
It really doesn't really mean anything. Just somebody else said this probably from the Great Dunmow Essex. It just carried over to boxing somehow.
Assholes. Yeah, this article blows. It's not Amanda's fault. I don't want Amanda to think it's her fault. I mean,
Well, what's the other one look like?
I don't know. Hopefully better than this one. Because this one sucks. And that's mental floss too.
Yeah.
Mental floss is usually pretty good.
Yeah, they are pretty stout typically.
Well, I mean, that's one of our go-tos, I thought was.
There's a lot of nonsense in it for
Yeah.
some reason.
Okay, so this one's from soyummy.com. Let's see. Their first one is called Finger Licking Good. If you've ever been to KFC, you've definitely heard this phrase. While some people might use it in everyday language, it's basically synonymous with KFC's brand. The slogan was created shortly after the fast food restaurant took off. It was put into usage circa the 1950s.
I love the
Well,
word circa.
you like circa? Circa's
I
not
do.
bad. Though it's not used anymore. In the early 2010s, they changed their slogan to "So Good." What? KFC changed their slogan to just saying "So Good"? I didn't know that.
I didn't either, honestly.
No. Yeah, this one's definitely they're definitely yeah. See this one. All right, yeah, this one's not bad. There's a lot of them. Okay, like right here, bring home the bacon. Much shorter to the point. Basically, to bring home the bacon is to rake in the dough. Wait, why do so many people use food to describe money? Bring home the bacon isn't exactly the same as those other food phrases, though. It specifically refers to bringing money home to your family to support them. While there's some dispute, experts agree that it's English. At English county fairs, people would chase greased pigs. Whoever caught it won a prize, effectively bringing home the bacon. This is what we should have went to So Yummy. So Yummies
Oh,
are
you're on
so
the
much.
other one.
Yeah, I went to the soyummy.com. Because you said, "What's
Oh,
the other one?" This is the only other one I saw.
okay.
Where are you?
Thank
What'd you
God.
do?
I was still on the other one. All right. So,
Oh, because you said, "What's the other one say?"
yeah.
Yeah, I figured you were coming
No,
with
that's
me.
perfect. I'm down with it. So,
Okay, so I'll just keep going while you're, so comfort food. So comfort food is one of the less concrete food phrases on the list. It's straightforward, referring to comforting food, but what kind of food does it mean? Well, it depends on what you're eating, or on who's eating it. Since comfort food just refers to a meal that comforts the eater, the phrase isn't too specific. However, there are more comfort foods that are more popular than others. Warm, filling foods like chicken soup and mashed potatoes are usually called comfort foods. What's your comfort food? What's a food that
I
you would
got
say?
one. Like
Okay.
last night we had steak and taters. I mean, classic.
Yeah.
And let me say that I will say this.
Yeah.
I don't know how what is your like preferred way to cook steak?
Well, what do you mean? On a grill? Hot? Like medium well? Or how do you mean? How do I
No, I mean
see? I'm
like
like, because I'm not really much of a steak guy to begin with. So you need to.
I
Uh,
guess I mean like how do you cook it?
I don't know what
How
you
do you
said.
prepare it?
I don't know. I thawed out, then I put it on the grill. What do
Okay,
you mean?
that's what I'm saying. Like because it
Oh,
can be
okay.
cooked like 100,000 ways. You know what I mean?
Oh, is there? Oh, I just assumed you either put it on in a frying pan or you put it in an oven or grill, right? Is that
Right,
what
and
you're
that's
saying?
like yeah, technically.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Yeah, no.
usually that's what I do is I just, thaw it out and put it on the grill
Yeah.
and it's usually underwhelming at best.
Yeah.
Now, last night I was like they were still kind of on the frozen side.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to do what's called a reverse sear. And boy, was that a smart move.
Oh,
It was
do tell.
fucking awesome.
Oh.
And
Oh.
I very much enjoyed it. But what you do is you cook it at a very low temperature until it reaches like 120 degrees.
Okay.
And it they just kind of look like slop. Like there's nothing, they don't look good
Hmm.
when they're at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cook them till they're about 120 degrees inside, and you take them off of whatever you're cooking them on. So it would be in the oven for you if you don't feel like grilling it. Like if you don't have a grill temperature control, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So cook in the oven until they're like 120 inside, and then crank that grill up as high as it'll fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
Throw your steak on the grill at that point for like 3 minutes each on each
No
side.
shit. Damn.
And it was perfectly cooked and super tender, and they were frozen on the inside.
Really?
Yeah. And they
Huh.
were awesome. And this was New York strip steak, so
Nice.
Something to consider, sir.
It is to consider. I probably won't, but that's all right. I just like I said, I'm just not much of a steak guy. I don't know. I don't know why. It's just, I mean, it's good. And you'll have to tell me again how you did that because I really wasn't listening all that
Yeah,
well.
it's okay.
But only because I just know it's going to be a long time till I have steak. And then I'll be like, I think Deej told me a way to do this. And then I'll be like, nope, nope, just put it on the grill, whatever, you
Just
know.
the
But
way you want to, yeah.
yeah, but you got those people that just really like to go out and, oh, I like to get myself a steak. I'm not a steak. I'm just not a steak guy. I mean, that's just not my jam.
Not the mamma jamma, huh?
Not the mamma jamma.
That's
Nope.
that's okay. I mean, whatever. You
Yeah.
don't have to be a steak guy.
No, I'm just not. And that's okay. I'm okay with that.
It's always okay, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll never not let it be okay for you.
All right. I'm happy for that. All right. So let's see. We did comfort food. So now we're going to go to sour grapes. Right?
Sour grape. Is this me?
Yeah, it could be you. If you're there, do you want unless you want me to I can read it.
I mean, I'm ready to rock. Hold on.
Rock it then.
Sour grapes. Everyone knows that sour grapes are better than sweet grapes. Okay, maybe not everyone, but we think that grapes are better than they are when they're tart. And we're sticking to that. The phrase sour grapes is not so positive. It actually refers to a mixture of envy and spite. So when someone pretends that they don't want something just because they can't have it. Oh.
Oh.
So, but why sour grapes? Well, it refers to one of Aesop's fables where a fox who fails at reaching grapes calls them sour.
Hmm. Aesop's fables. Good old Aesop.
Aesop.
Good old Freddie Aesop. I don't know. What's this? Is that a guy? Aesop?
I assume so.
All right. All right. So next one, piece of cake. We already talked. Did we? No, we didn't talk about piece of cake.
We did not.
Okay. So piece of cake. Say that all the time. Hey, you want to do that? Yeah, piece of cake. So you've probably heard this. Use this to refer to super easy tasks. Still, what does the dessert have to do with anything? It's common, but does it make sense? According to vocabulary.com, it came to usage in the 1930s as an evolution of cakewalk. That term, which has similar connotations, dates back to the 19th century.
Ooh, I love connotations.
Oh, yeah. However, it has an ugly history. According to NPR, cakewalks were originally dances performed by enslaved people for plantation owners, then became a fixture of minstrel shows. Oh.
Yikes.
That took a dark turn there.
Did.
Yeah. Man, there's a lot of
Minstrel
these.
shows.
The old minstrel show. Holy shit, man. You see how many we might have to do a two-parter. There is a shit ton.
Oh,
That I've
really?
even forgot. Yeah, cream of the crop, icing on the cake, sweeten the deal, bread and butter, hard nut to crack, eat out of your hand. Yeah, we might have to yeah, this is definitely a two-parter.
Word. I'm
There
down
is
with that.
Yeah, there is no fucking way. Use your noodle in a pickle. Oh my God, there's so many. Break bread. I hate that term. I only heard that term for the first time not too long ago, and I didn't know what it meant, and I hated it. Because like, oh, let's go break bread. I'm like, no.
Not even sure what that means, but
We'll find out
we'll
next week.
find out.
I
Dude, why does this tell me why this picture down here, chew the fat, where this guy's got literally has a piece of raw bacon in his mouth. Tell me
Ew,
why that looks appetizing.
I didn't even see chew the fat yet. In a pickle. Ew. Yeah, what the fuck is that about?
It looks appetizing to me. I would eat that. I
Eh,
won't, but I would.
yeah. I mean, I do love me some bacon, but I don't know. That doesn't I don't know. Man, there's a shit ton. I didn't not realize
Clearly,
what
this is where we should have started.
Well, yeah, because these are nice and short. We still wouldn't. I guarantee you, we still didn't. Yeah, that looks just gross. That's more fat than bacon.
Yeah. There is a lot of these. Holy fuck.
I didn't realize. I can't believe. I'm so proud of myself that I came up with this idea
It is a good one.
because I felt like I haven't really carried my weight in the idea aspect of shit. And here, I think I hit the gold mine here.
And I'd like to um and you definitely did. And I guess there's 30 of them on here.
Oh,
But I'd like to point out that this is exactly where my previous podcast was born. From
on
the one that was called What Came Up.
oh, okay,
Just on the exact premise of being like, what does that mean?
yeah.
And here we are.
Here we are. Look at that. Look at that shit. I can't wait to do next week's episode now. Well, I mean,
Hell
I'm not saying that but I mean, I'm excited that I don't have to think about and fret over, oh my God, we got to come up with an idea. We've already
Oh
got an
yeah.
idea. It's fucking awesome.
Well, hit him with the version 2 and then we'll be out.
Oh, thanks for tuning in, you beautiful knobs. Ew, that's gross. Hit us up on socials and tell us what's on your mind, or just to prove you're listening. Yes, just let us know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going off script right now, but I gotta have that. I gotta know who's listening. It'll make me feel so much better. If
Right.
somebody just comes up and says, "I listen to your show," because right now I feel like only like 3 people listen to it because nobody talks to me. Nobody interacts
I mean,
on the social media.
the stats say it's not true, but
Exactly. The stats say people listen. I know people listen, but interact with us, baby. Come on, baby. I know you want to. I just lost where I was reading. And those right here. Oh, and those reviews and comments, they're like gold dust in the podcast world. Help us out and sprinkle some magic. Let's spread our seed. Spread our spread our comments and seed them all over the place. No, sprinkle them. You can find Ineffably Sublime on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, or whatever you're using to avoid making eye contact with strangers. Until next time, stay special good.
beautifully done, Mitch. Beautifully done.
I went off script. I apologize.
No,
It's
don't
just
be. It's fine.
when I hit something, it's like, well, yeah. I mean, let us know. I mean, right now, I think we have what Brett. God love Brett. He likes everything we always put on Facebook. It always says 1 like, and it's 99% of the time it's just Brett
And then it's our producer Amanda
and Amanda.
me and maybe Mitch.
Yeah, and then sometimes I do it if I get on Facebook. But,
No, I mean, I used to hear from people. I send it out on Snapchat. Now it's on YouTube. It's literally everywhere, and I don't know where it's coming from. But we are getting plays. Like, it's not like we're not getting any attention at all. So people are listening. But
yeah, just make a quick comment or slide into our DMs, as they say. If you don't want to be, if you don't want to be publicly, shamed by saying you like this show, that's all right. And just send a private message and just say, hey, I'm digging you guys.
I mean, in the last 30 days, we've had 106 plays, and we're positive in followers. So
nice.
it's happening.
It is.
2,242 all time. So we're around. We got 56 regular followers.
God love you guys. Love you all. I don't know who most of you are. I think I do. I think I know who a good bit of you are.
What we want is to let everybody here know that the more attention you give the show, even if it's a one comment, if it's review it on Spotify, there's a place you can just you don't even have to type anything.
Yeah,
you can't. Just give it however many stars you think we deserve. And on iTunes, same thing. You don't have to type anything if you don't want to. But the more reviews that are on there, the easier it is to find for other people, and that is really where the thing's set. It's good for the show.
Yeah. It gets our message out, gets our show more looks. What was that one thing we had on TikTok. It had like 3,000 views or something like that.
Yeah.
It's all it takes. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe just one person liked it, and then it ended up being into other people's feeds, and the word got spread.
Seed got spread.
Yeah, we spread our seed. We want to spread our podcasting seeds all over the place.
Word up. All right, guys. Until next time, we'll see you then, or we'll see you on the other side. Oh, fuck. Okay.
This is the end of the show. You made it. Who would have known? We thank you deeply for listening along. Tune in next week with another one. As always, it's been a really fun time. We're back again. We're ineffably sublime. Every Tuesday, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. With Bubs, the host with the most, and Spuds McGamble, the Southpaw co-host with a wild name, and our producer, a Mandalorian, produced in the Pennsylvania Wild. Now we're in South and Captain Fudge, what the land we were speaking of wishing. With Bubs and Spuds, everything calls light. But you're to lean back and have a ball. Need for the blues when the brass is hot. When the saxophone sings, I shows the spot. So pour that rye and sway to the beat. Every episode a special treat. That sweet brew, feel the rhythm tight. With McGamble hosting every night. It's ineffably sublime and wild we find. Buds and Spuds bringing joy of every kind.